Hello! Today I'm going to be reading a news story. Newtown. Hope this turns out right because I have new headphones and apparently they have mic in them. A mic in them. So, today we're going to be reading Newtown. It's a fairly long story. Yeah, it's a fairly long story. The sequel is not finished yet, that I know of. And, the sequel is not finished yet. So, this is the only thing we will be reading. I forgot about them. So, let's get into it. It's already a minute long. Oh my god. I was driving down a dirt road while the radio cut in and out. I kept turning the knob, but the radio turned into static. About an hour of doing that. I turned off the radio and pulled over. I put the car in park and turned it off to save gas. I turned around and my dog, Bella Rose, grumbled. Right? Yeah, grumbled at me for waking her up. I pet her coat and she lifts her head. Good afternoon, sleepyhead. I pet her head and rub the place in between her eyes. Do you want to go outside? She suddenly was fully awake and jumped up whining. I got the leash and hooked her up. Okay, I'm going as fast as I can, I say, laughing a little. She climbs in the seat beside me, and I open my door to get out. But Bella tromped across the dash and out my door. This cow can't wait 5 seconds. I get out and close my door. I haven't seen a car or anyone for hours. I like it. I walked Bella a little ways up and down while she stops and smells everything. I finally get her back in the car and she lays right back down. I pet her head and kiss her a few times, telling her all about our new house. It has a huge yard, so you can run and we can play catch. There's a dog house already, so you can have shelter when it rains and I'm gone. Doesn't that sound great? She licks my cheek and I kiss the side of her snout. I love dogs. I don't want to read this. This feels so sad. I've heard this before. This will be good for us, Bella. I just know it. I close the door and get in the driver's seat again. I turn on the car and and start again. After about 15 minutes, we see the small town. I slow down to about 3 miles an hour and see which street I'm on. Townspeople stop Townspeople stop and point, whispering to each other. Bella pops up and looks at all the people. She barks and I tell her to stop. She grumbles at me and I tell her to stop. Wait, what? Yeah. She grumbles at me and I tell her to stop. I turn right and congratulate myself because I found the house without stopping for directions. I turned right and congratulated myself because I found the house without stopping for directions to the only selling house in this town. I see the house's for sale sign with a white sticker that said sold, and pulled into the driveway. I park the car and leave it on for Bella. Stay here. I get out. Bella barks, realizing she can't follow me. I take pity on and go back for her. I turn off the car and hold the leash tight as I tie it to one of the posts on the porch. For a small town, the houses sure have character and high price. Character too. Some have reading places built in Rapunzel towers and deepened pools on the side of the houses. Granted, you have to be rich to buy one of those houses. I sit on the porch and take in the view. I needed to trim the grass, see if that tree is alive, and put extended fence and extend the fence to the front. I stand up and look at the house. It needed paint. It needed a paint job and the trimmings. What? And the trimmings too. The deck looks okay. I stand up and look at. Wait, what? The deck looks okay. I look at Bella and see she's away inside. And I look at Bella and she sees away inside. I walk up to the door and feel the top. The guy said the key would be there. I grab it and unlock the door. I lock my car and grab Bella. We walk in and look at the room we walked in. It's a living room and a good sized one. The door is against the wall. When opened, and the room I can't speak. The door's against the wall, and the room extends to the right. It has a fireplace on the end, a closed door, and I close the door and see a door or two. I see a door or two from the entry. What? Nice. I open it and find another room. It's smaller, like a child's room. I think this will be my workroom. I walk out and walk into the kitchen, which is off from the living room, but blocked by a wall with a door. Like a door like entry, but with no door. So just kind of a hole in the wall. I forgot what it's called. Door. There's room for a small dining table. It has a counter that makes an upside down L to the right and a fridge at the end of the short side. In the middle of the kitchen is an island. At the end of the long side, I see a door to the back. I open it, but only the top part goes. I try again and get wait, where am I? I did only I try again and get it this time. Bella rushes out and I watch her from the door. I look at the fencing and decide to touch up on the white paint. I see a huge oak tree in the back. I see a huge oak tree in the backyard and think it'll be good for shade on hot days for Bella. I leave the door open and go upstairs. Go up the stairs that are next to the small room's door, and next to the kitchen. I'm tired. I come up to find two master bedrooms. Wow. I come up to find two master bedrooms, each across from each other, in one hall. There's a railing that with white posts on the stairs. Railing with white posts and a wood piece on top of them. The inside is in well condition. Okay. And I like the light tan color with the white trim. It complements the dark oak wood floors. Ooh. What the fuck? Dark oak. Where was I? Domestic bedrooms, light tan, dark oak wood floors that stretch throughout the house. I walk into the right door and see a good-sized master and another door. I look What? I look it and see it's a walk-in closet. Nice. It's above half of the kitchen. Nice. I rush out and see the other room. I rush out and see the other room is the same. I walk to the middle of the hall and find the bathroom. It's wider than my last and has a bath, shower, and 2 sinks. Nice. Of course, the toilet is included. Why wouldn't it be? I walk back downstairs and see Bella by the door, tilting her head. I open the door and push Bella back. I see an old woman walking into my yard. I wave and yell hello. We meet halfway and she says she's my neighbor. Hi, I'm Lucy, but you can call me Graham. Her voice shakes a little and her back hunches over. Aww. She's a chubby woman and clearly a widow. Oh. Her ring shines in the light, but her wrinkles show possible death. That's just sad. Or a person who refuses to die. I'm Lynn. I just moved in. I shake her old wrinkly hand. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. Anyway, we were... Yeah. Let's get back to this. Good. This house needs life in it. And that dog of yours seems to be happy I'm here. She laughs and points at the large window in the living room. I look and see Bella standing in the window and motion for her to get down. She does, and Graham laughs. Wow, she's such a good girl. Must have a good trainer. What breed? German Shepherd. Purebred. I think I did okay on training her. We still got a ways to go. I say, surging. I think that's what it says. I'm gonna say surging. Well, welcome to the town. Stop by any time for tea. She starts to walk away. I tell her goodbye and pull out boxes from my car. I take Bella to the back and leave her there while I bring in boxes. On my last box, I see the moving truck with the rest of my stuff and wave them down. I tell them the room's boxes are meant to be and that they are labeled to that room. On the last boxes, they ask if they can do anything else, and I tip them $30, saying no. Here we go. New house, new town, new people. I walk in and close the door behind me. You got this. And that is it for today. This time at least. Yeah. But I can't speak right now. But yeah. A process that began on set during the first film and included input from the kid actors. From the beginning, I was always Bill Hader. I was just like a super fan. But yeah, it's a very unconventional way of hiring someone. I guess that's it. Bye.